Black no sugar, no cream. That's the kind of girl I need down with my team. Black no sugar, no cream. That's the kind of girl I need down with my team. Black no sugar, no cream. That's the kind of girl I need down with my team. Black no sugar, no cream. That's the kind of girl I need down with my team. Black no sugar, no cream. That's the kind of girl I need down with my team. Black no sugar, no cream.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we are back.
We back, y'all.
Black coffee, no sugar, no cream.
No sugar, no cream.
Episode 58.
58. We rolling.
Yes, indeed. So,
Can you hear me pretty good?
I can hear you.
Good, loud and clear.
I'm Kenneth Jinks,
Brother Timothy.
and thank you for your support. It's been a while. We've been busy,
It has been a while.
but we're back.
We are back and loving it. How has it been? Let's just jump on into it.
Yeah, before we jump into it, we're
Okay,
gonna
we
try
gonna
something new. We have our phone. We have a phone line open, and we are going to go Facebook Live. If you are on our Facebook page, and you won't hear this recording, but we're gonna go live, and we're gonna test some things out. So let me
We're
go
gonna tear 'em
live.
out?
Huh?
Test them out?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, let me reach up and go live right quick. But we just gonna have a show. I mean, if people join, cool. If they call, cool. But
Doors of the church open.
the doors of the church are open.
That's right. Y'all can join. Really? What is that?
Are we live?
No. Can we look until? Can I look at my phone?
Yeah, you
Sure.
can look at your phone and see if we live. We everything is a trial. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Episode 58.
There you go. Going into it.
I'm Kenneth Jinks.
Brother Timothy.
How you been, brother?
Man, I'm happy. I mean, busy, but you're busy and never bored. So
Okay, we got a few likes. Preston James, what's up, P?
you can see that?
Up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Are we sideways? Okay. So I gotta.
Oh, that's what he said.
Okay. Let me rotate it.
Y'all sideways. He coming at him sideways. How about that? That's good. You got Reverend Hub.
Yep, that's Reverend Hub.
Preacher.
Herb.
Is it Herb or Hub?
Oh, that didn't do us justice.
Hey man, everybody can lean their head to the side.
Brother
Not
Timothy,
that. Yeah, that's
Brother
cool.
Kenny, we live.
Check it out. I can put it over there. Hold on. I can
Yeah,
there
put
and
it
fix
over.
Hold
I need a new case.
on. Hold on. I'll stick it over there.
Excuse to our listenership, our YouTube, but we experiencing some difficulties because we trying to.
Doing good. Come on, listen. All right, how about that?
That's about the best we're gonna be able to do.
We back it up a little bit.
We can try.
Ask them how that look.
How that look?
That's better.
We're trying. We're gonna have to lean in. We're gonna have to lean in.
It's gonna be fun looking back on this episode, making millions of dollars. Like, damn, man,
Right.
that's good.
So
Next time we get a bigger one.
yeah, I got the iPad, but maybe we need to use the phone.
Next time,
So yeah. So how you been, brother?
man, I'm happy. Not a
You
complaint.
might have to lean in like Fat Joe say.
Rock with it. How about that, y'all?
Preston said half of us. What's up, P?
Hey, half and half.
I
mean,
ain't
you
got
know,
my I ain't got my beard culture.
You don't.
My guy Michael Walden from Reasonable Ignorance. Thanks for joining us, Mike. I listened to y'all's show today. Y'all got to lay off Kanye.
For real? They don't like it?
He going through some things.
Okay.
But hey, y'all, listen.
This is amazing.
He said, put it at an angle to the side. See, I'm the communication major, and I don't know what the hell to do.
Let's keep talking.
So how you been, brother?
I'm happy, man. Not a complaint in the world. This is good. We talking to them just like they do on Sunday morning with Sean and Martell and Miss Hattie.
Oh,
They I watch them from time to time.
Yeah. You be sharing it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So CBS.
Who was that?
Ain't CBS
That's
the Wolverines? CBS was Wolverines too, or no? That's Simeon. CBS was Cavaliers.
What did he put it to the side?
I don't know. He trying to help us, but
No, you know what? We coming together. This is good.
my guy Kevin Ducey. What's up, Kev? I tried to get you on when you came in town from Nebraska, but you flaked on me. But appreciate you joining us tonight.
Wow, it's good.
Hey, but listen, go to the
Hey,
page.
enough about y'all.
Okay, all right, we gonna have a show, but we appreciate y'all.
That's right.
What's up, Brig? I see you, baby.
Wow.
So, dig this here.
There's somebody.
Somebody was trying to call us, but
That's a call in.
yeah. Let me open up the app. But it's Halloween. We not trick or treating.
No, we ain't tricking nobody. Just treats. No
What you think
tricks.
about Halloween, Mister Brother?
Man, listen. One of the worst things you could do is lie to your children.
Okay, elaborate.
I mean, think about it. You tell the truth no matter what. You can always tell me the truth. You can always tell me the truth. We want the children to grow up in a culture that is truthful. Makes sense, right?
Absolutely.
No matter what you do, don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. And then we'll tell them the tooth fairy. Come on, man.
Yeah, they need that $5.
We'll tell them
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, the tooth fairy, chickens rabbits lay eggs. I mean, when you think about the whole thing, either you're going to teach the truth or you are not. It's a little fun. How's it a little fun when you teaching them how to lie? When they lie, you're like, where'd you get that from? They ain't going to say you, because that's like two to the grill uncovered. They be like, So what I think about it, I think we should learn more about the meanings of why we do certain things. Why you do that?
Why do you think America does Halloween?
Well, if I sold costumes, I'd be pretty happy. I'd make a lot of money.
Wow, follow the money.
If I, if even around Christmas time, man, if I was Ameren, I'd be like, hey, come on, y'all, let's celebrate. Let's keep this spirit jumping. Come on.
Yeah, man. But now they smart. They got LED stuff so the bill don't get too outstanding.
Well, but then they have more light.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, it's LED, low voltage, but you can get more. And then they raise it, cost per kilowatt. So for commercialization, I mean, if I didn't care about that kind of stuff, of course, Valentine's Day, come on, send them cards. Easter, wear that pink shirt, that purple suit. Come on out.
Hey, just for the people that's listening, if you want to call it and you do have my personal number, feel free to hit my personal number. But some of y'all don't know. I appreciate it, but hit that 765 number. I took Do Not Disturb off.
Okay.
I can't see without my glasses. I got my gin because I haven't done this in a while, so I wanted to just make sure. What? I got my gin, my gin.
Oh, well.
That helps me flow, I think.
Man, look, you got to get what you need to get what you need to get done.
I wish I was as polished as you.
Ain't no about polish, but, you couple sips of that, you're going to be smooth.
I'm already sweating. I always sweat, but... Yeah, but you know what? My children didn't even want to go trick or treating, but it's cold and snowy in Illinois.
That's right. You didn't make them, did you?
No, absolutely. No,
That's good.
I bought some candy. Hopefully, they give some stuff out.
Okay.
I guess I'm okay with them kind of participating in what it is.
Man, hey, man, like they say, that's what you like. Do it.
All right. So you seen some of the topics?
Yes, sir.
I definitely want to get
you pick good topics.
I definitely want to get your opinion on some of them things.
Bring it.
Them topics.
Let's bring it.
In past episodes, you have talked about modeling that Black folks should model their way of life, how they do things from a business standpoint. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Last week was not last week. It was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
we talked about the church, and I know you peaked.
I grew up in the church now. Come on,
right? You're a PK. Yeah. It's a PK right here.
The preacher's kid. That's right.
Yeah. So
I love the church.
Right.
It saved my life.
Mine too.
Man, it saved my life. Please.
Mine too.
So,
what
is that?
Man, I ain't turned the notifications off, but I think the sound. But
okay, we rolling. Yeah.
So
the church.
So the church. So, but no, I didn't want to talk about the church. This is some old news.
Okay.
But there was a little back and forth going on between the NBA and China.
Okay.
So the general manager from the Houston Rockets,
What's his name?
Daryl Morey,
Okay.
he had sent just a tweet that he with the people of Hong Kong. So I don't know. I still ain't read up on everything that's going on. But shout out to my guy Ogun, please. That's his name, Ogun, please. Real good guy. Always like and comment on the pictures and the links when we post. So I got to give a shout out to Ogun, please. I know he kind of let me in like, listen, man, it's a very complex situation that's going over there. People are really dying, so Daryl Morey tweeted, standing with Hong Kong.
Okay.
He's the general manager of the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
Houston Rockets has one of the biggest Chinese supporting in the entire NBA due to Yao Ming
Okay. Yeah.
being a member, 7'8" or 7'7",
Yeah.
being a member. So I guess he's some type of ambassador in China. So a bunch of teams, including the Lakers, Brooklyn, Houston, some other they did some exhibitions over there, but his tweet really upset the Chinese government.
Okay. What do you say? For the people that don't know.
Prayers for Hong Kong or stand with Hong Kong. That was what he said.
What's wrong with that?
Put these right. What was wrong with it?
Yeah. What was wrong with it? All right. What was said? What was wrong with it? Who said something was wrong with it?
The Chinese people thought was upset.
What I mean, collectively, what was the response from the general? I say general
Outrage.
billions of people.
When the teams went over there, they start canceling appearances.
Really?
Taking billboards down. Outrage. So I know that you have said in the past that we could take some things out of the people of China and how they do things.
Okay.
I know you probably was talking about from a business standpoint, from a family standpoint.
I like family stuff. Yeah.
So, hey, this an iPhone 11. Y'all see that camera?
Damn, that's the new one, ain't it?
It got 3 of them joints. This iPhone 11. It was made in China.
Yeah. I mean,
This a iMac.
made in China. Get your medication, man.
So man, there's a bunch of stuff we doing. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff we got going on here that
Come on with it.
that's made in China.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I would
We're
say
gonna be made in China pretty soon.
so. I'm
With the body parts, and,
So I guess the point is, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that there was a conflict of interest
Okay.
because the NBA do a lot of business in China.
Okay.
Not M, but billions
Okay.
at stake of what's going on in China.
Yeah. Wow. That's 9 zeros.
So Daryl Morey's tweet, hey sis, but a lot of
Do we care about that?
yeah.
Okay. I just want to see if we care about
Well, the NBA cares because
with the money. You got to do something with the money.
right. So I wanted so basically, if you follow me on social media, I'm objective when it comes to certain players, LeBron, but he stepped out as the face of the league and said Daryl Morey was uninformed. He need to watch what he tweet.
What did he tweet? See,
Stand with Hong Kong.
what's wrong with that?
A threat to justice anywhere. What is it saying?
Threat to
An injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
That makes sense. I mean, justice is justice. It should be across the board, regardless of creed, class, or color. It shouldn't matter.
So if people dying and Daryl Morey tweets, we stand with Hong Kong because of
how
China.
are people dying? I mean, what's
guess.
alleged? I mean, who's killing somebody?
I guess it's some stuff going on with that China mistreating the people of Hong Kong, and they got people really trying to stand up for their freedom.
Okay. Okay. You can tell I hadn't been following it.
And I haven't either. I just been
we got
following.
people
The
dying
NBA
here,
is about their money,
Yeah.
and they put a muzzle on everybody.
Well, with the internet and social media and how easy it is for one person to speak to hundreds of millions and billions of people at one time, I mean, how do you censor it? How do you, kind of
You threaten
put
their money.
handcuffs on their mouth?
Threaten their money.
Yeah, you hit folks in the pockets.
You hit folks in the pockets.
If their morals and values and integrity is tied up in there, yeah, then of course. But if you're going to speak out regardless to whom or what, then that number gets real small. So what ended up happening?
It just kind of
Other than somebody telling LeBron to be quiet and dribble.
Shut up and dribble. Yeah. Yeah. Remember we had that conversation about the Jewish people? How they got at him over some lyrics that weren't even his. But see, LeBron is a Nike. He's a Nike person, so they making the shoes over there. And
why don't we make the shoes over here? Not we, but
you know
America.
what?
Why don't America make shoes?
Here's what it is. Because Mr. Kanye West, he did an interview last week. He did an interview last week in Wyoming, and he said he bought 14 acres of land in Wyoming. He said his goal was to bring factories to Wyoming on his acres that he bought and hire people to make his shoes, his Adidas shoes over here. So I seen an article that basically said that it's going to cost, basically the shoe that's going for $200 will go for $277 if he was. So you talking about $77, $77 more. Adidas would sell a Kanye sneaker for $77 more if it was manufactured in the U.S. as opposed to China. So that's steep, but not astronomical.
Wait. Just hold on. A pair of shoes costs how much?
$200, and it costs $35 to make once you pay.
No,
I'm telling you,
it costs $1, man, to make them shoes. $1.75 to make them damn shoes.
I'm trying to tell you.
And why he going to Wyoming? He can come right here to the satellite jail, shut it down, turn it into.
You think in Chicago, 14 acres of land.
Okay,
is going to cost more than $14 million in Chicago. Absolutely.
Well, it depends on who you buy it from. I mean, look.
How many grandmamas and great grandmamas going to have to be forced out of their home for that man to, and he just said the other night he made $65 million in tax return money.
Who?
Kanye.
I'm saying why Wyoming and why not Rand
Because
too?
it ain't nothing but land in Wyoming, middle America.
Listen, let Rand too. I mean, why can't he put it in Rand too? Put it in the toolbox, man. We can fix stuff. Put it in the Rand too. Put it in Champagne or put it in the bill.
You really think it's that many acres of land?
Look, watch it. Okay, watch it. They build, they'll come. Look at Fair Oaks. What do you think the majority of people doing in Fair Oaks in Danville? What if he brought industry to the places where we are already populated?
Dang, somebody's saying something, and I'm scared to press that button.
It'll pop up. The more people talk, that thing will come. It'll keep coming up. Keep coming up.
Okay, Kevin Kyle, thank you. 4,500 acres in Wyoming for $14 million.
Okay, why Wyoming?
Cause it ain't nothing but land. You're not forcing people out their homes.
Watch this though. Okay, Wyoming. How many black folk live in Wyoming? Let's just kind of take a look at something real quick. What's the general population in the area he's going to put this shoe factory?
I don't know.
Because if black folks are going to move there to work, they got to have a place to live.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a factory. He's going to have apartment buildings. He's going to have the schools. He's going to have the whole infrastructure set up. I'm saying, why not go to a place that already has? Well, it's going to go. I think it's going to still go back to your why. Why are you doing it?
So I think, man,
it'll pop up.
Try another way of going live during your broadcast.
We working on that.
That's the thing. Maybe if I press the plus sign, that'll go away. Sure. And then we can read.
Who's saying that? Try another way to do these other things.
Wyoming has better business tax benefits and incentives.
Okay. What kind of black folks?
Sis. Thanks, sis.
What kind of black people?
Set him straight, sis.
That's a very good idea. What about who's going to do those jobs? It's kind of like when prisons are privately owned.
Black folks really don't. They so picky.
All of them.
No, not all of them. That
don't
wasn't
think-
right to say.
Well,
I said 16 acres. Boy, I'm trying to get Kanye the whole state, ain't I, Kevin?
in Illinois, when you look at about 3 out of 4 people in prison. are
No, I
black.
said 16 acres. 4,500 acres is more than 16. I sold the man short. My math is off.
Well, yeah, you're right.
3 black folks can't live off the land.
That's right.
This is fun, man.
I like it. I mean, it gives a good perspective.
58 in, and we decided to
But
go
I'm concerned.
live.
Well, one of my main concern is, bucket where you are, drop it. Look at what's going on in Champaign. Look at what's going on.
So you come in local. I got you.
I like to keep it local because I am here, and whatever affects the local community is going to affect me, my family, extended family. I mean,
But tax incentives.
let me ask you this: do you think businesses in Champaign get tax incentives?
Oh, of course. They have to.
Okay. Well, that being the case, are there tax incentives here in Champaign? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
They may not be the same as there, but go to a populated area where well, it all, once again, depends on your motivation. If you're going to help a certain group of people, then you have to go to them because they lack the resource to come to where you are. That's my point.
Yeah.
If you go into a densely populated area where a lot of us are, then I think that's a very good idea.
Right.
I mean, and if he does have a shoe factory or whatever there, then
He got to build it. That's what he said. He got to build it.
I got you. But who already lives close to that is going to get those jobs? That's my point.
Oh, no. People going to have to move.
Who can move without resources?
People that don't have work.
How you going? No work, no money,
They
no
can't
move.
pay relocation fee. He got to pay relocation fees. Most jobs you can ask for relocation fees.
You're going to ask for relocation fees for somebody who can be making minimum wage.
They not finna make minimum wage. Man.
What they finna make then? Like, what's the minimum wage right now?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I mean,
$10.
Okay, let's say $10 now.
Hope maybe 15. So
Maybe $15 now, livable wage. I mean, everything else gonna go up until that $15 gonna still be like $7 or $8 because it's gonna force everything up. But that's fine, and that's what he wants to do. I think it's wonderful for anybody to help, not just themselves, but anybody else. I think that's wonderful. I can't put a cap on what he should or shouldn't do, but I mean that's his money.
okay. Now let's tie this back in to China.
Okay,
So we kind of got off. We do that. We tend to do that.
man, we still on. I think this is all things work together for good. Something
So
like that.
just using Kanye as an example that if his vision
Okay.
was brought back to America, his shoe would be $75 more if it's manufactured here.
And his shoe would cost how much? I mean, his shoe.
Like $275 to $277.
Watch this.
But if he
Who
stays,
can
if he,
afford to buy a shoe for $275?
You know what? I am a Kanye stan. You know what I'm saying? I like the album. I don't agree with his political takes, but I've said on this podcast many times that I understand the motive.
Okay.
So because I know the motive,
Okay. You're gonna make money.
I can accept why he talking this Trump garbage.
What garbage?
So, that he likes Trump and that he would have voted for Trump, and so I get it.
Instead of who?
The Democrat,
What's the difference?
which would have been Hillary. Oh, I mean, okay. Hold on. Let me make.
What
we
is the
can
difference?
we can talk about that. But here's the thing I'm trying to say
Okay.
is the whole situation with China versus the NBA involves the shoe companies as well.
Okay.
So when you say who can afford $200 for a pair of sneakers,
$275.
$275, people are aftermarketing hype beast in these same shoes that are going for $200. They paying double, sometimes triple for them.
Who?
Dumbass people.
Well, we don't want to lump them up like that, but I'm saying it appears.
As a 40-something year old man, anybody that pays 2-3 times more than retail for some shoes is not very smart in my eyes, but I get it.
It's not a very strong financial move. You know, when you buy a depreciative asset, it means as soon as you buy them, it's worth less.
But in their defense, it's not worth. If you
so
can
every pair of shoe that you buy for $275 is immediately going to go up. No,
and Kanye shoe, yes.
So if you buy a $275 shoe,
if you want to resell it, you can probably get more than $275 for the shoe.
Okay, I got you. I mean, this is not my area. That's not my space. I don't want to pay $60 for a pair of shoes. To me, it's just absolutely crazy.
Either, man. And my guy Sean
when somebody
retired,
pay $275 for shoes, they don't have a car, don't have a license, don't have a bike, but you're gonna pay $275 for some shoes. Or $200 for shoes, or $100 for shoes, or $80 for shoes.
No, they going for that, man. I took my son to finish line before school started. I said, "What do you want?"
Yeah,
and he did not like anything in there.
That's good.
Went to Shoe Carnival.
Okay,
he found some shoes.
Good.
$90 for some shoes at the Shoe Carnival.
Well, you get them?
Of course.
Okay. Damn.
But they do have specials. Buy one, get one half off.
They got the BOGOs on there, don't you?
Man, no, they was Nikes. Oh, yeah, the BOGO, yeah. You know, I never get that.
Buy one, get one something. You know, buy one, get one something, you know. Man, if it ain't a house, come on, man. Buy one, get one for half off. Look. If it's not something that I can buy and it's going to appreciate and be worth more in value after I buy it, and something that I can hand down and pass on for generational wealth, survivability, and legacy, man, they can go on with that. But I do believe that comes with a certain level of self-esteem and, the vision to see past what's going on right now. Because people who buy $275 shoes want somebody to see their shoes. Look at my shoes. I got them, what do you call it? Come on, what's the name of the shoes?
The Yeezys.
I got them Yeezys. Like that girl that worked at the Home Depot. And she had them on. She got them on sale for like $500-$600.
Yeah, that was
And one of the brothers that I was with, he's like, "Damn, she got them Yeezys." She was like, "Yeah, you know,
that's what I'm saying."
She was making $8 an hour.
No, they make more than that at Home Depot.
$8.75. My bad. She making $8.75 an hour. She buying some Yeezys, and he looked at. He was like, "Damn, you got them Yeezys?" And I'm like, "For real? I mean, for real?" But, everybody different. They got their own thing. She's like, "Yeah, I had to save up for that." I'm like, "How long did you have to save up for it?" I'm thinking like 2 months or something like that. Come on, for real?
Yeah. But no, so I guess how China kind of punked the NBA.
Okay.
I think that's what we've always said that black people need to do.
Do what?
Hit them where it hurts. We couldn't even boycott Gucci for 3 months.
What, do we make shoes? Do we make purses? Do we make hats?
No.
I mean, when we boycott somebody and say, "We are not coming to your store. We are not doing it." Okay, where you gonna go? We are not going to your gas station. Where you gonna get gas? Dang. I mean, Killer Mike makes an excellent point.
Dang, Killer Mike was sleeping on the park bench because he couldn't find a black-owned hotel.
Okay.
He couldn't even smoke weed because nobody, grew their own weed.
Well, they, not really. Somebody growing their own,
Well, he couldn't find it.
In their window, so.
He couldn't find it.
Well, he's smart. They follow him with the camera. I wouldn't have found it either. He's smart.
Oh, it's just some weed.
Okay, weed. You can still catch a case
January 1st. Wow. January 1st. Who gonna smoke? Who out there smoking January 1st?
No, don't say that, man. Yep, $8.25 minimum wage.
That's what it is. Thanks, Kev. We appreciate you.
Yeah, $8.25 minimum wage.
Dang. That's not no money, man.
Well, I mean,
it is, but it's not.
If you're at $8.25 and you stand with somebody and you don't have to make any payments, you don't have a lot of financial obligations. You just learning how to work. I think that's fine. But when you have tremendous responsibilities, then you have to increase your skill set so you can, make more money. You can do more stuff.
Hey, if y'all got my personal line, and if you want to call and join this conversation, call my personal line. If not, let me give out the number.
Sure about that?
Hey, if they got my personal line, they can call.
Oh, people who already got the number.
Yeah, 765.
You gonna give it to them?
761-2277. 765-761-2277.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to join in on this conversation, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it on the phone, but not through the audio of the your phone. But most people watching on their phone, so damn.
Got you. When we push that button, that plus sign.
Yeah, reach over and push it. Hopefully it go away.
We got 3 viewers, so that's
What's
good.
up, V?
All right, hold on. Push the button.
Yeah, try to push it.
I feel like Man in Black. Hold on.
Then just hit the X.
Okay.
Now we can see it. What's up, Rod? Thanks for watching.
Oh, that took it off. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So no, but nah, man, LeBron and Kyrie and I mean, China put a muzzle on these guys, man.
I mean, if you have the unity, you have the power, then more power is always going to be over less power.
I mean, but do you think that? I mean, to me personally, like I looked at it as like the light went off. If we can do that,
Who?
black folk
Can do what?
like come together and just be like, our dollar matters.
Okay. And how do you propose we do that? In Champagne.
Man,
I mean, you got to start somewhere. I mean, what do you think? Because we had hotels and motels and taxis and restaurants and our own cities. But every time we did it, it was destroyed. Look at Black Wall Street. It was like 50, 60 other towns just like that. But we were a self-contained unit. We had everything. More so than we have now. So it's not that we have not, tried it, So, I mean, what's going to happen right here in Champagne? What is it that we can do in Champagne? Because we talking about China, we talking about Hong Kong, we talking about Wyoming. We live right here. The people that's on this little thing right here, we right here in Champagne. What are we going to build? We don't even have a Boys and Girls Club that we own.
yeah, no
We
disrespect
don't have
to the
our
club, but man, I seen some pictures on a couple weeks ago. They had a dance-a-thon or something, and then
What's wrong with it?
it was white people.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, it's not. But
It's
that's the
their
boys'
and
club.
It's theirs. Okay.
Yeah, blacks won't come together in Champagne.
Is it true or not? Well, we haven't. I don't know. We can and can't, but have we? And under what conditions?
What's up, Jamal? Hey, leave my man Kanye alone. Obama sunned him, and so that's why he on the other side. I listened to the episode today, so leave my man
did what?
Ye alone.
Who did?
My man Jamal from his the best podcast in Chicago and probably the Midwest, Reasonable Ignorance.
Okay.
If you want to know what's going on in Chicago, like on the streets,
Okay.
that's the podcast right there, Reasonable Ignorance.
Gotcha.
So leave him alone. We just talking about Ye too, Jamal.
Champagne.
But we just gotta Champagne. It's just everything is so centered around the U of I.
I mean, some things. But still, we don't have to center ourselves around the U of I.
No, we don't.
I mean,
It's the largest
who
employer.
are the leaders?
Who are the leaders? Hub.
Leader Hub. Where we going? Come on, where we going?
He probably in a meeting or in school. I don't even think he was still watching.
Well, everybody got something to do. We all doing something, but what's the plan? I mean,
I don't know.
what happened to the Breakfast Club?
What you mean? You heard about that?
I've been to the Breakfast Club before.
Oh, you talking about the Breakfast Club? The Breakfast Club?
No, I'm talking about the Breakfast Club that was at the Boys and Girls Club.
Right. You know when you think
I've gone
about the
to the
Breakfast
Boys and Girls. I mean, I've gone to the Breakfast Club, eating breakfast and talking about different things. But man, unless we are willing to pool our resources, I mean, as far as money, we're always looking for grant. You're looking for a grant, like begging. You're asking for a grant. Granted, that's for permission. You want somebody to grant you this or grant you that, give me permission to have this. Man, whoever funds the grant, they funding your rise. And then it's a nonprofit. You can't make money. They telling you what you can and can't do.
Yeah,
We always
that's
looking for grants. We go looking for grant writers. All I need is a grant. I just need a grant.
No, Jamal, I was saying I listened to y'all episode. Y'all got to leave Ye alone. All I'm saying, Jamal, is his motivation is Obama and them Sunday.
Oh, boy.
Both North End Breakfast Club, yeah.
That's what it is, the North End,
I
North
think it
End
was-
Breakfast Club.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been to the North End Breakfast Club.
Yeah, they always got you on pictures.
Yeah, what?
They tag you on them pictures, man.
Man, that was a long time ago. But, I went to a couple of meetings, breakfasts. I ain't eat breakfast, but I thought it was good that brothers were coming together. It was a lot of good talking and stuff like that. But, man, at the end of the day, unless we are talking about pooling our resources to do something for this, the next, and the next generation, nothing's going to happen. Look at the U of I China division.
Yeah, I be Ubering.
Everywhere you go on campus, Asian town. And I say that we've been here longer, so longevity doesn't have much place. I mean, what are the people doing that's been here for 5, 10, 15, 20 years?
I'm about to hit you, Jamal. I'm about to hit you.
So, I mean, until then, everybody's got to take care of themselves, their family, and they can extend it out as much as they can afford. So, I mean,
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
what's that? He running again?
No, I gotta. Okay, I'm about to hit my guy Jamal. He tried to call me.
Okay. What's his name? Mr. Cobb. He got a good point. What about you? I know you're talking about me.
Yo, you on our podcast, my brother? How you doing?
What's happening, man?
Can you hear me? Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can.
us?
Yeah, I can hear him loud and clear.
I can hear you. I'm watching the podcast and on the phone about it now. What's going on down there in Champaign? What y'all talking about? The blacks can't come together down there in Champaign about?
Yeah, what's going on with that? That's what I want to know.
Hey, we would just talk. We ain't recorded in about 3 weeks, so we just catching up. So we was talking about the NBA in China.
Mm-hmm.
And how China pretty much sunned them dudes and put a muzzle on them. So then we trying to tie it into, locally, how come, So then I got to talking about Ye, because I read an article about if he brought the factories to Wyoming, his shoe would cost about $75 more than it would if he manufactured the shoe in America as opposed to China. So then when you signed on, I listened to y'all episode today and y'all went hard on my man, and all I'm saying is the motivation and why he's doing it is because Obama's Sunday. So that's what I was saying.
So you're basically saying you're okay with all these antics and everything that he's saying because he's getting backlash from the black delegation, and you're okay with him saying blacks lack culture.
Who said that?
Yeah, he said that. He said that.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not.
He said black culture. Now, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, Ken Jinx. You got to give brother the narrative. Now, don't give your narrative because you like Ye and you like the album.
Is he
now,
biased?
Can I
Can I
not?
I want to hear. I don't know. I don't know the story, but
Hey, brother, this is my host, brother Timothy.
but it does sound like you like
Jamal.
you
I'm
know
a self-admitted Kanye stan.
on
I've said
everything, or depend on what he says, or just
I don't pay no mind to that, but you got a point. I don't agree with everything. I'm really about the music, but I do feel like I know why this is going on, and I might be looking past it, which I shouldn't do that. No, for sure, I shouldn't do that.
what did he say? What did he say?
He did say we don't have no culture, but he definitely he took a lot of things just off the cuff, just saying because we don't own clothes. When we sign the music deals, we sign into somebody else. So he basically equated that to saying that we don't have no culture just because we don't own. Which you're right, Jamal. That's That's inaccurate, and that's not true.
Right, he shouldn't be saying. You don't sit up and say that. Okay, he went on Big Boy TV.
I seen that. I seen that.
Make sure you have Brother Timothy look at that Big Boy interview of what Kanye said.
Yeah, I want to watch it now.
Big Boy had to tell Kanye, "Don't leave us. Don't leave us." You got to look at everything that Kanye has done is talking about. He didn't go to Detroit and say, Republican this, Republican that, like that, like he did in Utah.
Yeah, he was pandering. He was pandering. Yeah, I didn't like
he
it.
Didn't go to Chicago and Atlanta and do that. They would have tore his ass up. But I said off the top, I don't care how much you singing about Jesus this and Jesus that and everything. They would have snatched him up right then and there, security and all. If he would have said what he said. But the thing about it is, think about this dog and pony show. It's like slavery, right? You put the people out. You talk crazy, but you put people out there, and you using the whole Jesus thing, and you using the whole I'm a born again Christian, and I got $68 million refund because I'm a born again Christian and stuff like that. You doing all these things and then saying all this stuff like you black culture. We don't own this. We don't have that. Everything is done with him. His mindset, you went against me, I'm going to come back at you, and I'm going to go back at you this other way because you shunned me. That's what he does. That's the only thing he bases everything off of. Think about that. He's feel like he's been shunned by us, by the black delegation. But he was just out here singing songs to us and everything like that in D.C. and in the blackest cities ever. All the black cities, but yet you're gonna get up there on live national TV and say we're cultureless. It's like, how dare you? And I love Kanye's music prior to this transformation. I love Kanye's music I like the last album. I love some of the last albums. But think about what I'm saying, Brother Timothy and Ken. For you to sit up and say we're cultureless, it's like you didn't ingratiated yourself to not even understand and still be black. You can't do that. You can't sit up and say that we're cultureless. That's why Big Boy was like, man, don't leave us. Don't leave us.
That puts a different perspective on it. That does. I mean, we should never bash each other like that, especially if we have issues with each other. We should take it in the back room and we can deal with it how we deal with it. But when we come out, we should be on one accord. And that's one of the things that keep us separated and divided, because we will air everything we have right out in the public and then wonder how people can plan and plot and get away with some of the things that they do to us.
Hey, Jamal, just let me, basically what has happened is when you call me, I have your sound coming through an audio box. So the Facebook Live can't hear you.
They should hear through here.
But so this is our first time trying to go live. So
okay, good.
But we can hear you. So when we put the episode out, your audio will be alive and well. So to our Facebook listeners, we definitely apologize. But just to fill y'all in, Jamal basically has shut me the fuck up.
No, I have not.
Come on, man. You in that FCC.
No. He basically has made some great points about some of the pandering that Kanye has done on not only on his album release run, his Sunday service as well. Last week he went on a big he did some press, and Big Boy out of LA in particular, he said he was Kanye had said we were cultureless. And Jamal has just pretty much called my bluff and just was like, that's inappropriate. I mean, just basically like, no, that ain't cool. So I'm sorry.
That's
No.
not cool. Are we good? We go way back.
No. I'm trying to feel the people. Oh man, man, of course. Like I said, you want the inspirations why I do this. So I know we good. I'm just trying to feel the people in that can't hear you, because you're going into a feed that is not.
But they
on the
will
Facebook
hear him
Live.
after this.
If they listen to the links when I post them,
Okay,
they'll be able to
I got
hear
you.
'em.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But that does
Okay.
give a different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really can't argue because it's not even about arguing. I really can't retort that because Kanye has said a lot, and I don't agree with all of it. I'll never vote for Trump, but I feel like I let it slide because I felt like I know why he's doing it.
Okay.
When Obama,
You said something about Wyoming and Adidas, or what's that?
So I read an article because we was talking about the NBA versus China, and so Brother Timothy was just basically like, we were just talking about, the shoes being made in China and stuff like that, and so I read an article talking about how some figures was released that if Kanye's vision to bring factories to Wyoming and the shoes, his Yeezy boots and stuff are manufactured in the United States, it would be like 75 to 77 more than what they're being sold for now, based on how much they would cost. Because it right now in China, they only $35. They only $35 to manufacture and
One shoe?
make. Yeah, one shoe.
It costs $35.
Yeah.
No way.
Damn.
It's
And
like $5, man. They can make that shoe for $5.
So if his vision comes to light and these factories is built and it's going to be 75 to 77 more dollars. So that's how we got on that, and then that's when you signed on. So
you're saying it's going to cost $325, close to $400 for his shoes.
yeah. So if they
That's
what?
crazy,
How
man.
much? So if the low tops is going for what retail? 200 or 300?
250. Let's just say anywhere between 200 to 250 right now.
200 to 250.
Yeah, that is 3+.
If he manufactures them in the USA, they were projecting that
$400.
it would be 50. It would be 75 to $77. They pretty much had it a $2 plus minus that it would take to manufacture his shoes. It would be 75 to 77 more in the U.S. as opposed to China.
That ain't gonna happen. Adidas ain't gonna even let that shit ride.
That's pretty much. And so my brother Timothy here is saying, then that's when we got to talking about, Shan, what are we doing? How come he can't buy land in Chicago or some places down here where all them cornfields?
Where we're heavily populated. I mean, Wyoming. I don't know about Wyoming, but I do know where Chicago is, New Champaign. I mean, wherever we are densely populated, why not put something there? If your plan is to hire, your own people, if you consider us your own people, So
Now, can I answer that?
Go ahead.
This is one of the worst states ever for taxes, for businesses. One of the worst states ever. I get taxed. This state is taxing the hell out of. I got a popcorn business in Chicago, gourmet popcorn business. It taxed the hell out of me, guys. It taxed the hell out of me. You cannot get rich in the state of Illinois if you of color. I don't know about anybody else, but you of color, you cannot get rich. Do you know that in the black community up here, they took out 2 Targets? They took out Target, snatched they stores up out of the black community, and they were making money.
Right,
They were
I
making
remember
money.
that. I remember. We might have talked about that.
why
They were making money.
There were no more targets in
they leave?
They left because the tip funds ran out. They made money. It wasn't a theft thing. It wasn't all that, too much stealing and all this other kind of stuff. It wasn't any kind of thievery. It had nothing to do with it. They took jobs away from the black community in 2 different areas. One on 87th and Cottage Grove, and the other one on 119th and right off I-57 where
by the expressway. I know exactly that Target.
That's right down the street from where I live. They took that away. So when those tip funds ran out, whatever the tip funds that they have, they took it away and they put it towards Lincoln. The Targets being built near downtown, near North on the north side, where it's diversely populated slash quotation marks. If you understand what I'm saying. Okay. They put it in the UIC area, University of Illinois Chicago area. They put them Lincoln Yards. They put them either further up north. They got one in Hyde Park. You know, that's the closest one. Closest target on the south side is in Hyde Park, whereas around University of Chicago. So in this state, you cannot get rich. I understand what you're saying about why not Kanye bring the damn factories here. It's not gonna happen in this state. They wouldn't even allow that to happen. They wouldn't allow it to happen. And Adidas wouldn't allow it to happen. He would not make any money as a businessman here.
Right. It makes sense.
It's just the worst truth ever. Trust me. You know, you cannot get rich in this state. You cannot get wealthy in this state at all. We get taxed the hell out of over and get penalized if you late by $1. Wow. They lost a third of the millionaires last year.
Yeah.
This state lost a third of millionaires.
You know,
so you got to understand the reason why he going to Wyoming, where it's densely populated. He probably getting tax breaks to come there. Wow. There's nothing there but ranch and cattle, and it's right on the tip of Canada. Now, I don't blame him for wanting to move there, but I can see him setting up a business. I don't see Adidas going for it at all. He might set up Yeezy or the design part there, but as far as manufacturing,
yeah, it don't make sense. Yeah, it don't make sense. No.
Wow.
It doesn't. Now, when you paying $35 to get a shoe made, and you paying that person how much you paying them the employee at the sweatshop factories or whatever, you know, how much
nothing,
you paying them?
Pennies.
Nothing. You paying them an hour.
So everything pretty much is net. Very little overhead.
Correct.
Yep. So that's why.
I mean, you know how much the James Hardens cost? They cost $130.
Wow.
And that's cheap as far as him and Kyrie. Their shoes are pretty much.
Who make that shoe?
Nike make Kyrie and Adidas make James Harden. I think
so. They the ballers. They the bosses. Nike and Adidas.
Right, they the boss.
You
talking about?
Okay, you got to go. Okay,
about a $35
Mr. Baller brand. He got his
you
own.
retailing it for $135 or more.
right.
What about Baller brand? He ain't making his own shoe.
Baller brand that crushed me, man. They supposed to be coming back, but they had some inside. They had some inside corruption from the inside. Typical niggas.
No. You got to look at You look at the UNIA, United Negro Improvement Agency. You know, those people were sent in, and Marcus Garvey was trying to get people, galvanized. He had millions and millions of people. He was destroyed from inside. I mean, you too hard on black folks, man. For real, Brother Kenny.
All right, I'm too
for real. I mean, it may be us, but of course, we got some ignorant stuff going on. We just don't know, but. We just got to grow out of it. How do we do that, man? First, start with yourself, your family. Get that secure first before you start trying to help somebody else. You got to have yourself together first. Like him doing the gourmet popcorn thing. Guess what? He's gonna help his family before he helps somebody else.
Yeah,
that's his responsibility. That's what he's. You checked it out. You checked it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I met Jamal one time. I feel like I've been knowing him forever. But
was it popping?
Yeah, it was real good.
You'll get it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, Jamal, I'm going to be up there definitely. I don't know when y'all taping, but January 2nd is on a Thursday. I'll be up there January 1st. So if y'all record Wednesday, I want to slide, but I know
I'm going
to
listen to it. I want to listen to it.
But I ain't
Brother Timothy, you invited also.
And he always up in Chicago.
I'll be up there tomorrow.
Yeah.
You all invited. Both of y'all invited. Come on by the show. You said January 2nd. I'll make a special show for you.
Well, the best day would be January 1st. So you get your New Year's Eve in, and then January 1st will be that Wednesday. But that's a few months off.
Okay, cool. I got you. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, because I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas on January 2nd at 8 something.
Where you staying?
No, man, I ain't gonna do that.
Come on.
You gonna snitch on me?
Nope, I ain't, man. Not never that. I'm just saying, you should be very proud of it.
Hey, Jamal.
You should
Hey.
be very happy.
Hey,
You should be very happy, man. You're going on vacation with your family and everything. I think that's good, brother Ken.
How often you be doing
Support
comedy?
him, man. Tell him you support him.
huh?
Tell him you support him. You got that hat. You got that mag. Whatever. Here you go. You got that mag.
Man, you see what podcast partners do, man?
Man, nope. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You can support anybody you want. Yes or no?
Of course.
That's right.
That
You
don't
can
mean
say anything you want to. Yes or no?
Nah, Jamal. Here go the story, man.
You ain't got to explain it. I'm just saying you should be proud.
Hey,
Doesn't matter.
I'm transparent on here.
I will stay there. It wouldn't bother me at all. It wouldn't bother me.
All right,
Go
Jamal.
ahead.
All right, Jamal. We going to Vegas. I'm taking my family to Vegas.
You're a good man, brother.
Oh, to lick on some tickets.
Okay.
Man, you're a good father.
So I'm looking for hotels. Trying to find the best bang for buck. And the best bang for buck was a Trump International.
I think that's wonderful, man.
But I got till December 30th to cancel, so
Why would you cancel?
hey.
You'll stay at another hotel that he owns that you may not know he owns. You don't be like Killer Mike. Y'all be sitting outside going, man, we can't stay nowhere. Got your whole family looking at you, looking like, damn, man.
I don't even think they really know. I don't even think my wife knows.
Watch this. Don't spoil the trip.
Now they gonna know now.
Don't spoil the
Yeah,
trip.
she'll listen. She be
But still,
listening.
listen. Don't spoil the trip.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. I'm saying, we don't. Do we have any hotels in Vegas?
I don't know.
But that's not what you're looking for. You're looking to have a good time. You shopping with your dollars, and you're going to stay at the hotel that you know is going to service your needs. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like 5 stars.
5 stars, 6 stars, whatever. I mean, you staying where you know you're going to have a good time. Your family's going to have a good time.
I was thinking about complaining and getting the resort fees taken off.
I mean, you don't have to complain. You could just negotiate. You negotiate.
Yeah.
Tell them, hey, I'm thinking
Why you
about.
do Airbnb instead?
You know, I might do that
But he own that. Would that matter?
No, I don't have to own
It
it.
doesn't matter. No. If Trump owns that, would it matter? If he owns the Airbnb,
If I wouldn't, as long as I don't know.
go enjoy yourself, man. That's why that ignorance is bliss. Don't ask no more questions. You have a real good time.
They gonna be looking at it. They gonna be looking.
Y'all
they gonna be
blissful,
looking
man. Like, hey,
crazy.
I don't want to know. Just go in there like this. I don't care. I don't want to know. Doesn't matter.
They gonna look at him crazy. Everybody gonna be looking at you crazy walking outside down there in the vestibule. You going swimming in Trump International Pool, man. You better go get that. Go get you a room at the Rio or Caesars
He
or
own that?
Bally's.
His cousin on it. His son on it. Daughter. They done changed the name. You got to go through layer on top of layer, LLCs, S corp. You never find out who owns it. You just wasted. Hey, you done messed up your trip, man. Trying to go through all that. Enjoy yourself, because no matter what hotel you go to, they got Trump trucks pulling the food up in the restaurant. So it ain't gonna matter, man. It's not gonna.
No, go stay at the Caesars, man.
Go have you some fun, bro. And don't think about that kind of stuff. And when he's reelected again, it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah,
I hope we don't get.
Whether he's elected again, reelected, it's not gonna matter, man.
it really ain't.
Because I still have to do what I have to do.
Well, Jamal, you're a
regardless of who's in
business.
place.
I mean, you a. Before we let you go, I ain't gonna keep you too much longer. So I like what Lightfoot is. I like Lightfoot. I do. I'm looking from afar. So, what are your view on politics and voting?
You know, I'm tired of voting for Democrats and Republicans, but I'm going to vote though, no matter what. You know, I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm getting to the. I'm at the age now where I have to vote what makes financial sense. Also, at the same, it's a merging of philosophies. It has to make financial sense and it has to make social sense for my small children. You know what I'm saying? For my children. So I'm conflicted, but you know, I'm not voting for Trump. I know that for sure.
Right? No, I'm not either.
Me?
I'm not voting for Trump. And like, you know, I don't know
Nobody
what I'm going to
else?
do. I really don't like Biden either.
Me,
I can live with Kamala. I can live with her.
I can too.
She's not going to win, but I can live with her.
Right.
Bernie,
I'm
too old.
so I
Yeah.
can't live.
Bernie is too old. And he just suffered a heart attack.
Yeah.
Bernie is too old.
He'd be dead before they get to the.
What are we left to do? To go up against Trump and the Republicans? If he lasts that long, I mean, the thing about it is they're doing the impeachment. They're taking it to the House right now for the impeachment.
Yeah, I just seen that. That just yeah.
They're not going to impeach him.
They not, of course, but I mean, it's good. It's good talkative.
Yeah, they're not going to impeach him.
It's good talkative substance. But I mean, I guess Biden is it. But I'm not voting for Biden. So
Yeah.
I'm not voting for Biden.
Yeah.
I'll vote. Like the title of our show was last night. It's the devil and then it's you.
Yeah.
You know. So if Kamala's the devil, I'll vote for that devil. Then that's from my community. So. At least I know that devil. That devil got some compassion. All she need to do is, I guess, what's gonna happen was he got to listen to Kanye's "Jesus is King," and then she'll be back. She'll be back, okay?
Hey, I guess.
Man,
I don't know. I got to get going, man. I
Hey
appreciate you letting me call.
man, thank you, my brother. We
Yeah, I meant to
trying
listen
some
to that
things.
show.
I
That's
know
good.
the
That's super
Facebook
good.
crowd couldn't hear you, but I'm gonna probably just
Right.
break the link down and just post as soon as we got on the phone so they can hear that. So
that's good.
Okay.
hey,
that's
brother,
good.
I appreciate you, man.
You got an open invitation. Both of y'all got an open invitation to
Okay.
come. Let me know. I'm making a
Appreciate it,
special
brother.
show on the Friday night
Okay, my brother.
for y'all to come on
Good.
and
Okay.
everything. All right.
Sound good.
Good talking
Thanks.
to you.
All right, peace
All right,
out.
Peace, my
All
brother.
right.
Again, thank you, Jamal. I definitely just post the link with his audio. Just still working out some kinks. I gotta do some audio tests to see if some things can happen. So when people do call in, the people listening, can definitely hear us. I mean, hear the caller.
Mm-hmm.
But if you call in, you definitely can hear if you holding the phone up. So what else we got, man? We're an hour in. We ain't gonna be here too much longer.
I think it's flowing well. I mean, we got some
Yeah.
interaction from the crowd. I think that's
Definitely.
super good.
That was good. Definitely wasn't going to rush him off. Because we got other people we got to share this to. It'll definitely be on YouTube.
Okay.
We are everywhere still. Most notably Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud,
Stitcher.
Spreaker,
I don't know.
iHeart, TuneIn, Google Music Play, Spotify, Bing.
All over the place.
Yeah, so episode 58. Haven't even got my effects in like that.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream podcast.
So
Sent me some good stuff though.
okay, locally. So I talked to Sean at NewMed.
Mm-hmm.
So next week we gonna nail down a time where he can come talk about weed.
That's gonna be a hot topic game.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on that.
So speaking of that, Phoenix Botanical has a license to sell recreationally.
Who was that?
It's our second dispensary. Champaign has 2 medical dispensaries, NewMed and Phoenix Botanical.
Okay.
So Phoenix Botanical has already been granted their license to sell recreationally.
What does that mean? I mean, anybody could just go in there.
You can just go in there, bring your ID,
Why you gotta have an ID?
so they know who you are.
Okay. And that's
'Cause it's
the one with
still-
the little tracking device, the UPC code on it, so they can know what they're giving you.
That's why we got to get them on here.
They were on here, and they can trace. Let's say somebody gets some bad weed. They know where that person got that weed, and they can trace it back. I mean, just like anything. Is it like FDA approved weed, that kind of stuff?
Well, it's still illegal from a federal
Who can buy this weed? Who can buy this recreational weed?
So, based on what I've gathered,
Okay.
I mean, I already submitted questions and everything and topics
Okay.
to Sean from New Med. Based on what I've gathered, you have to be over 21.
Okay.
You have to be 21.
Mm-hmm.
You can possess up to 2 ounces.
How much is 2 ounces?
I don't know.
Like a dime bag or something?
No, that's way more than a dime bag.
2 dime bags?
No,
I don't smoke weed.
I don't either. But
That's a lot of weed. And you can carry it on you. As long as
you
it
can
ain't-
possess 2 ounces.
Okay. You can walk around with 2 ounces of weed.
Yeah.
Okay. For medicinal purposes.
No, January 1st, whenever. Now,
But you got to have a license. I mean, you have to have an ID, a state ID.
You have to have an ID to purchase it.
Okay. Like liquor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So long as you.
So you can't drive high. They gonna have a way to
test you. Yeah.
to test you for breathalyzer. So that's gonna be money to be made.
Wow.
They're going to
Hard head production.
they're gonna have places like public places
That you can go smoke weed?
that you not. I mean, you're not just gonna be able to just be out on the block.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't
You
smoke
can't be
so far
downtown.
away from some building anyway.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can't be
some people can't
downtown
smoke.
smoking weed.
Oh, I mean, if you can't smoke cigarettes, you probably can't smoke weed. Then.
Right.
So there's no smoking area.
So
You know, you have to
really,
designate it.
it's really going to be for the comfort of your own home.
Okay.
But you can possess 2.
Yeah, weed parks.
You can go to the dispensary if you're 21, have a valid ID, and buy up 2 ounces of marijuana
Wow. That's going to be
starting January 1st.
Wow. And this is like state sanctioned. I mean, it's like got this government seal on it, just like
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
And we ain't going to trust that.
Look, to all the 2 people, we lost some people because they couldn't hear Jamal, which is understandable.
Yeah.
To all the people out in the next week or 2, we should have a guy from New Med. Mm-hmm. The reason why I brought it up is the other dispensary in Champaign, Phoenix Botanical, it's on South Neal. They already have their license. They will be able to sell recreationally January 1st.
That's going to be bad.
So you think
Wow.
you think the street guys is all but out of here, or the tax and everything just gonna be too much?
Well, I mean, just from history, from a historical perspective, anything that our government has, I guess, control over. I mean, you look at the mindset of those who are in the rulership position is to cull the population. Cull, to kill off hundreds of millions and billions of people because they feel that it's too many people on the planet. So when you think about the diseases, you think about the foods, the GMO foods, and then now the weed and all these different things, man, who's going to trust that? What good is going to come out of smoking weed recreationally when we really need all of our attention units, all of our thoughts, everything to function? I mean, smoking weed, what you going to do? Laugh and eat all day and chill and relax, just laid back. You find people will say, when I smoke weed, I get real creative. I get real laid back, laid back. Okay, you do so creative. What have you created?
But I guess in defense of that, there are some medicinal benefits of weed.
Yeah, you can get so high you don't know you're sick. I can understand that. It make a lot of sense.
I mean, anxiety,
Yeah.
pain.
Well, I think it masks the
I mean,
pain.
I am a
So my back hurts. So if I smoke me a dime bag and I'm straight then, right? it's gonna ease the pain, or it's gonna kill whatever receptors in my brain. It won't even register that I'm in pain.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna tell on myself.
Hey, you don't wait to
no,
wait now. You need to wait till January 1st or 2nd?
No, I mean,
Black Coffee No Sugar No Cream podcast. Black Coffee No Sugar No Cream podcast.
You don't have to prove a point. Wait till January the 2nd.
no,
All right,
I don't have to.
my man. Yes, sir.
So I'm just out one time. I'm just out and I go, I'm on Green Street
Okay.
on my lunch break.
Okay.
So I go into one of the smoke shops
Okay.
and I pick up some pamphlets for some CBD.
Some pamphlets. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah. So, the guy was just, I'm basically telling the guy, why I'm in here.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, here, just do a little, here's some pamphlets, do a little research. You got oil, you got cream, you just have different other things. I said, I want to vape.
Okay.
CBD.
Okay.
I knew football season was getting ready to start.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just wanted to relax, but not be high.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of get myself focused, especially even coming back from the games.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a little vape pen, little CBD oil cartridge, and I mean it got like your phone, little USB thing, and you just charge it every so often, and
Wow.
and battery charged pen,
Okay.
and honestly, I did sense like just being chill, but not being high, especially coming back. When I would come back from the games. And so I'm saying those are the THC is what gets you high, but you got hemp and CBD. This is what the
You know this stuff.
well, so I guess what I'm trying to say is there are some other reasons by just somebody just saying, I just want to be high all day and get the munchies and
I got you. Got you. Okay.
so when
So
I
it
say
is here, huh? I mean, it's here.
oh,
It's
coming.
here. I got you.
Phoenix Botanical on North Neal, probably across
Wow.
the street from Steak and Shake, Hooters, Wolfram Research in that area.
Yeah.
They
So who cannot buy this stuff? You got to be. I mean, who over 21 can't buy it?
I don't know.
Like if you're a felon, you've been in jail before. They got those
doubt
kind of
it.
stipulations.
I
on it,
heard.
or what if you don't have an ID? You can't get it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't go in there without. Basically, the people I've talked to that have went to other states and that have it legal. What's going on, Roosevelt? Appreciate you checking us out.
Yes, sir, brother Roosevelt. Peace.
Basically they scan your ID, and it's almost like, okay, what's going on with you?
So they know every time you buy weed.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I mean it's regulated. I mean,
Wow.
taxed.
Wow.
So if you have anxiety, if you have PTSD, if you have back pain, they have different strains for those conditions. You could tell them, man, I have a problem sleeping at night, or I have anxiety, or I'm a student, and maybe I'm a little uptight, or
Okay. So does it address the problem? Because, hey, I have anxiety. Okay. What is causing the anxiety? I'm stressed out. What's causing you being stressed out?
right.
I don't feel good. What's causing my back is hurt? What is the cause of it? But because unless you address the cause of it, it's kind of like giving somebody a tissue every time they sneeze. They sneeze, give them a tissue. They sneeze, give them a tissue. Hey, find out why they're sneezing.
Wash. So what do the doctor does the doctor address that?
Address what?
The cause of the medicine that they
I mean, the doctors. I mean, for the most part, I think they are really being regulated, and it's dictated to them, what to do. From the pharmaceutical companies, they pushing. Hey, you come in. Hey, they want you. Hey, take this pill, take this drug, take this. The doctor. Hey, you need this. They gonna prescribe something for you.
Right.
You go to 10 different doctors, they'll prescribe 10 different things.
But they're not getting to the cause of it. They just
man. Listen, how are we gonna build a world? Excuse me. How are we as black people gonna build a world high on weed? I mean, I used to smoke weed. And when I did, I was in no condition to fix no car or drive or do anything that would require, a higher level of intelligence. So when you look at people smoke weed to relax. Let's say you encounter a problem at work. It's stressing you out. Healthy stress is necessary for growth. If you short circuit that process, you'll never grow, and you'll never, overcome difficulties enough to really improve yourself. So I don't feel good. I'm gonna smoke a little blunt. So what do you do with children? They have a headache. You gonna make sure they're around, little contact.
Yeah, I got a son with ADHD.
Blow a little weed in their face so they can go to sleep. Here, shit.
See, but that's illegal because they're not 21.
You in your house.
Still.
And then they just there getting the contact. You smoking. Go ahead. Next thing you know, they getting a vape from you. When you blow it out, it's in the form of a vape. Got a little moisture mixed with it. I'm saying, do we need any more black people high?
Hey,
You gonna vote for the weed? You like, hey, we voting for the weed.
No, I mean, but it would be a good conversation to have with somebody that works in a dispensary.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the cities that black folks built, like Black Wall Street. Where's the weed? They didn't need the weed. They didn't be, I'm looking at it
but
from.
we consume some alcohol now.
Yeah, but you can't be completely intoxicated and do something very productive. You just can't do it.
You don't have to.
And what are the long-term effects of alcoholism?
It's bad.
What are the long-term effects of putting any kind of smoke in your lungs?
I would imagine.
You ain't got to imagine. We got proof. I mean, look at all the people that used smoking all them cigarettes and all them commercials and had little children, watching their parents smoke cigarettes, and they would puff on little cigarettes and blow that little powder out so they were getting children to practice on one day smoking. All the people that end up with cancer from smoking cigarettes and passing a lot of stuff on to their children. Why don't we think about that when it comes to any other, man-made substance that we put into our bodies? Because this is manufactured by the same government that gave us syphilis. You think we're going to get the same kind of weed that they're going to get, in Silicon Valley?
That's a good question.
I mean, how do you control people? You control their minds. You
So
put
you
people
don't.
to sleep.
So should I invite him on or just be not with that?
Invite them on. I think that'd be great. Because you figure we got a high percentage of weed smokers. They can't wait. They stood at the starting gate. They fired up waiting to January the 2nd. January the 1st. The puff pass. They ready. But what are going to be? What are the results? Dr. Wesley did a very good job. He talked about what's in the weed, what it does to the man. Interesting point. Why would the government now let you have? It's okay now for you to have weed. It's okay. You can have it now. Why?
They taxing the money.
You think it's just taxes? I
The
think it's
money.
just taxes.
The money.
It's not just the money, man. I mean, look at the condition we're in when we are high. We turn in on each other.
We have them pills, man.
That's what it is. Oh well, that's different.
Yeah,
Everybody ought to go get high.
All these young cats is doing all this. Man, they off them pills.
What pill?
Percocets.
And watch this now. The same people that's making the pill, making the weed.
Same people.
Listen, they make it in a lab. They know the effects before they let it out the lab. The Percocet. The pharmaceutical
You can have up to 5 plants. You can have up to 5. You can grow up to 5 plants.
Where you gonna get them seeds?
From the weed.
And then you just gonna keep the seeds and just keep planting over and over again?
Yeah.
No, they probably terminate the seeds. You plant one time, it don't spit out no more seeds, and go back to them to get more.
Well, yeah, I guess
Otherwise, all you need to do is buy seeds one time and never have to go back to your supplier.
But when nobody has we just, I don't know.
We shouldn't be smoking no weed. We shouldn't be. I mean, we just shouldn't. I don't think we should be doing it. And whatever our issue is, we should at least
why it would be
take a look and find out.
It would be a good conversation to have, because they are going to. It's coming.
If they legalize crack, would you do it?
No,
but it's legal.
I mean, but it's still been in our communities for years.
And look at the effects of that.
Yeah.
Look at the children that's born from parents that were on that stuff, man. And look at they call it biological amplification, wherever one happens to one. Something on the lower stages, it goes and goes and goes. Kind of like, well, when you poison the soil and the worms are poisoned and the birds that eat the worm are also poisoned, and that which eats the bird is poisoned. It just goes and goes and goes. It amplifies, all throughout, through the food chain. It's the same thing. I can't see anything good coming out. I can't see it.
Yeah.
A lot of people gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, probably white people.
A
lot of white people.
Well, you lock up all the brothers and sisters who were selling the weed. When you lock them up, and then now you legalize, are you going to now go back and let some of them out?
I think that's the plan, to let them out.
And then when they get out, what they going to do? They can't sell weed when they get out.
No, that's why I said a lot of white people.
Wow, they can't sell it. Well, and you can't see the big scheme of things. White people selling us something else. Come on, man. It's like putting smallpox in our blankets. We had no reason in our mind to think, we didn't. Man, I'm cold. These are very nice people. They're giving us something that's going to help us. Put the blanket on. Now you got your diseases. Why do we think it'd be different with us being given syphilis? Down at the Tuskegee Institute, when hundreds of black men were getting, given syphilis. Who would do that? Who would think that somebody would do something like that? I think it's the same thing now. Oh, we get to smoke weed. It's free. Or we get to get it legally. I can walk around smoking a joint now. When we don't know much about the history, then of course that won't even come to mind. But some people can't wait. They can't. They gonna be tearing them out the frame. They got different flavors, imagine they're gonna have all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's a wonderful topic to discuss. But very seldom do I hear people talk about the long-term effects of it. Very few people out here say anything, is like the negative effects of weed, because, why would we? Especially if we like it, who's going to say something negative about something they like? So, wow. No, sir. But, hey.
Okay. Well, Phoenix Botanical has their license.
Don't go over there. They crazy. Yeah. It's laced. I promise you.
All right.
Yeah, it's laced.
So,
I wouldn't go.
We'll bring the guys. We'll bring.
Yeah, bring them on. Back. That's right. Yeah,
you can grill them.
Yeah, they gonna come, man. They gonna hit the pipe before they get here.
The bigger guy, he not there no more. He not there no more.
He's not.
No, he don't work.
He got fired. See, smoking on the job.
I didn't ask that. I just when I reached out,
he probably went somewhere to start his own. He probably got his own thing.
But you know, I don't think he was. I don't know if they was from here.
Oh, okay. Right, get a little experience. You know, they're gonna start their own weed shops.
Yeah.
I don't see how that's gonna be much different from a meth lab. But everybody different. What else we got?
You sure we done talked our way.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's it. It's icy out. Going to the house, relax, weed free.
Oh yeah.
So if I get pulled over, they can be like, "Hey, you been smoking that weed?" Like, "Hey man, I can get up to 2 grams or 2 ounces or something." They're like, "Damn, you right? Go ahead, blowing this thing." Like, hey, I ain't smoke, but like,
I think the ticket in Urbana is $50. The ticket in Champaign is $300 or something.
ticket for what?
If you get caught with weed.
They arrest you.
I don't know. I mean, if you
So
go on
if you
bookings,
get caught with weed, you're gonna pay $50 in Champaign and how much in Urbana?
50 in Urbana and 300 in Champaign.
Wow.
I think.
So January 1st, they can't do that.
Nope.
If you're over 21 and you have, well, you got to show your receipt or something.
I don't
You got to show like the label with the UPC thing on there.
We trying to answer questions we don't know the answer to.
You can't have it in your own little, you know.
We don't know the answers. That's why I want to invite him back on the show.
Can you smoke in the car while you're driving?
No, you can't. You can't.
Really? Wow. Okay. You can vape in the car. You know you can vape, right? In the car.
Well, as long as it ain't THC.
Wow. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's good. That's
I mean, we no, I'm talking about us as a podcast, and
yes, sir.
we can get information to people.
That's right. That's right. Unbiased, sometimes biased.
Not everything is for us.
That's right. You're right. That's right. FUBU. That's right. That makes sense. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Because I like to know how are you going to keep teenagers from getting weed.
Right. So the street dealer will probably be alive and well still.
See that? You've heard of fentanyl? Is that what that says? Fentanyl. And other drugs incorporated in the weed manufacturing. See? We're not going to think about that kind of stuff.
All right.
We just think, I don't know what we think, but, you know, just to think somebody just growing weed, got nothing on it, it ain't lace, ain't no cut on it, nothing like that, it's just straight weed. To trust that, I think it's suicide. Now, if you grow your own weed and know what's in it, that's what you want to do, that's fine. Hey, you can grow your own tomatoes, you know what's in it. That makes sense. If you grow your own, that's fine. You can have up to 5 plants. I mean, you can have a plant big as the dog.
I'm trying to prepare. So if they, when new med does come, not just, just trying to prepare to know what to ask, what people really want to know. Mm-hmm. Like, I think you're asking me questions that you can ask them.
Well, I'm just putting it out there because we got 3 people listening. So that being the case, they may have some, input. I didn't think about all these other drugs that's incorporated into it. I mean, look who's doing it. These people don't have a history of putting out much good when it comes to black people or poor white people. They don't have a history. And it's the same people that's putting this out there. Smallpox, syphilis, all these different AIDS. I mean, when you think about the same people doing the same thing. And, these days and times, ignorance, it'll get you killed. I used to hear the old saying, what you don't know can't hurt you. That's crazy. What you don't know can kill you. Eating something poison, you don't know it. Yeah, you could die from that. But hey, 128, I think we did good. I can slide to the house literally, but not really. Take my time.
Take your time.
Man, drive slow. And just wow.
So what you think, man?
Look at Brother Roosevelt. He said they died in Chicago. They died on Chicago Avenue from lace heroin, from the fentanyl as well. I mean, think about that. I mean, this is real. This stuff is laced. And I got to stand firm on this platform because I know this is something that our government will do. I know that. We have I mean, history is the best reward of the researcher. But go ahead. I ain't want to blow your high. No, go ahead.
No, I just
weed on you.
not at all. I'm not a smoker. I just feel like it's coming, whether we like it or not. And
yeah, but we don't have to take it.
No. That's not the. I mean, so if you don't want to, if you want me to just don't even bring them on.
I want them to come on.
Okay.
I welcome them to come on because there are questions I want to know.
Right.
And it's best to ask them.
Right.
You know, I'm like, hey, you got a UP2 code on. Who made that? Where was it made? What lab? What's in it? You know? Right. And you know, because if like I say, you get a bad sack of weed, they can trace it back to where it came from and what happened. And where do they test? I don't know who tests this. Who do y'all test this on? You're not doing it on, you know, like guinea pigs or mice and rats and stuff like that. You got to have some human subjects. So who are you testing this stuff on to say it's been proven to be, you know, harmless for the last 5 years? Who you been giving this stuff to? How many people have died in this research and development? Prisoners, the military people. Got to be somebody who can't fight back. Who have you been giving this stuff to now say it's safe?
Right.
Yeah, they had to try it on somebody to know the effects. This gonna make you act like this. This gonna make you like this. This gonna make you act like a chicken. You'll be clucking real fellas on it. This gonna make you howl at the moon. I've seen some videos, man, on YouTube. Folks do some. Oh man, it's sad just to watch some of the effects of the drugs that people take. I don't know what it is, but it was just. Have you seen a video? Watch those videos. It's gonna make you not smoke, so you may want to weigh out if you want to do it now. They crawling around on the ground, howling at the moon, flapping around, just jerking and acting crazy. It's just, I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy. Just take a look at it. And I'm going to ask the new med folks, you know, about the new meds. You know, this the new meds. The old med was the pills and everything else. The new med is, you know, the weed. The real new med is eating right, healthy lifestyle. That's the new medication. But yeah, I understand that's the artificial thing. So, and it's good that we all don't have the same perspective. That's why we can come together and talk about it.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're taking 15 pills for whatever issue you got, and you can smoke a sack of weed, I would say, hey, go and get your sack of weed. But grow your own, you know, get the stems and the seeds up out of there so we'll be popping and stuff. But you know, wow. See, look at that. Human subjects, people are volunteering. You can apply online to volunteer. Some are paid positions to be a guinea pig. Yeah, I mean, you paid and you got to sign a waiver that says you're not going to hold these people, you know, accountable if something happens to you. Some people have their children. They sign their children up for experimental drugs, experimental medication or whatever. And if you down on your luck, I mean, this is not something that people who have means, they wouldn't go for something like this. You know, we'll pay you to, you know, see how this is going to affect your body. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, you're getting a little too deep for what I was.
Okay, I'm done.
No.
I got you. I mean, but this is not new. This is not new where, like, you know, human subjects or people volunteer to do this study. But, I mean, my thinking is, who in the hell would volunteer to be experimented on?
Right. No, I definitely
But some people that do it, they down on their luck, they need some money. You know, they're not thinking about the consequences. I mean,
yeah, like
some people have to experience some bad consequences.
Donating plasma.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Think about that.
I mean, when they say that, you know, you're donating plasma, number one, you don't know what they're giving you. You don't know what they're taking out of you, and you don't know what they're putting in you. You don't know. They say they're not taking the blood, they're taking the plasma. But what independent study have you done? Or I've done to go and say, okay, yeah, I can tell they, you know, only getting the plasma, they're leaving my blood. I don't know what they're giving you, you know. Who knows what, you know, whatever it is, it must be pretty damn valuable for somebody to pay you for it. Pay you for your blood or whatever it is they're taking. And then you're getting something. You take the plasma out, then put the blood back in or something like that. Are you crazy? That is that's crazy. But once again, man, people do whatever they want to do. That's on them. You think Jesus would go to the plasma center?
Hey, they offer, man. You know, I pick people up I pick people up from there all the time. I ain't gonna say all the time, but
You pick people up from the plasma center?
yeah, man.
I guess so. They can't walk. They done lost all the energy they got. They need a ride.
You know, and it's
You got to put their bike in the back of your car.
it's I guess they give you the money on a prepaid debit card
to get your plasma.
Yeah.
And then they track you.
And then people, it was a special. You might have sent it to me where people donate plasma multiple times a week, and that's part of how they.
I know I ain't sent that to you, but I am going to take a look at it. But look at it. They know if you've been there anywhere in the country. They track you. You can only give. I think you're only supposed to give like so many times a week, a month, or something like that. You know.
How do you know?
I talk to people who have given plasma.
Oh, you talking about? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to people who have given. Like, man, I can't go. I went yesterday. I can't go here. You know.
Yeah.
They act, so it's being tracked.
Yeah.
You know, it's being tracked. And then when they put that tracking device in you without you knowing, we don't think like that. Like, no, they wouldn't do that. How you know what they do? Anybody that'll give plasma, yeah, they tracking, you know, where you are, because they need to know what kind of effects, whatever it is they gave you, what kind of effect it's going to have on you over a protracted period of time.
Yeah.
So you got your little GPS location thing in you so they can see how you act, how it's affecting your body. So when you come in again, you know, they look at your chart. Oh, okay. So they can tell your body is a chemical factory and it's producing. So they can tell what your body is producing based on whatever it is they gave you. So do I know for a fact that they're giving you something? Anytime there is an exchange of body fluids, you're getting something and you're giving and receiving at the same time. So I just think it's crazy, you know, that you can't think more of yourself, that you can, you know, be more creative and, you know, with a skill set, you know, there has to be something that you can do where you can secure a better quality life for yourself. What is it about our thinking where, you know, I got to get my finger or my leg or my arm or my eye, my kidney or something like that, you know, opposed to thinking I can keep myself intact and then use the skill set that I have based on my attention units and my thinking to secure a better life for myself. It's not easy, man. It's not easy taking care of things either. But you got to choose, you know, to strive to, you know, do the best you possibly can, or you can just give up and succumb. Be like, well, it's just how it is. So, hey, they giving plasma, but they giving something else.
Yeah.
That's just, hey, that's my take because historically that's how it's been.
Okay. All right.
But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm supposed to talk to him.
Tell him to come.
Yeah. Let me.
I got questions. I mean, they're very knowledgeable about this stuff.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me see when I told him I was gonna call him back.
I can tell him about Yaku.
Monday. Okay, so I talked to him Monday.
Wow.
So I'll probably get back with him next week. So probably week after next.
I think that'd be good. Right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You
Right
gonna be
around
here?
Yeah. I'm be here. I don't celebrate none of that junk.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't no Thanksgiving, ain't no Halloween, ain't no Christmas. I don't celebrate none of that stuff. I mean, I interact with my family because it's for the family, but as far as just, you know, putting up lights and stuff like that, no, man, I'm trying to keep my electric bill down. I'm trying to do all that stuff.
Okay.
Hey, that's not a good investment. So.
Black coffee, no sugar, no
Black
cream.
coffee, no sugar, no cream.
Again, thanks to Doc Sizzo for the new intro. We loving it.
Man, that was wonderful.
We loving it. This episode 58, how you feel?
Feel wonderful, man. You know what? And we will definitely be back here next week.
Okay.
Next week is a good go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my cousin Corey.
Who's that?
He worked with Aaron Ammons.
Corey.
So
has he been on the show?
Nah.
What does he do?
He worked for Aaron Ammons. He worked with Aaron Ammons or for Aaron Ammons. I don't know which.
Hey, watch this. He work at the U of I. What do he do? He work at the U of I. What does he do?
I don't know. That's why I want to.
Corey, what do you do? Get on the show, Corey. Because the people want to know, hey, what does he do?
So basically the reason why I want to bring him on
Thank you.
is He has a city
smoke weed?
job. No, he
Okay. Well,
so
shit,
so the whole voting we want to talk about the
good.
whole
You know what?
voting.
Now, yeah, good.
Somebody
good.
because I think Aaron, part of his job description as a clerk
Okay.
is to deal with the registered voters.
Okay, I got
They're
you.
in the community.
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking that he could give us a little bit more context to content
That'd be good.
as to
That'd be good.
not necessarily to go at you or whatever about the whole voting thing, but just maybe elaborate on why their office feels it's important to not only register for, but for people to vote.
I think that'd be wonderful because
And then they've done some other things that I would like to ask them about that I won't get into tonight. But,
okay.
So
Voting,
if he can come next week, we'll bring him on.
I think that'd be good.
Maybe try to run the audio to this box.
Okay.
So if somebody does call,
You know
I
how to do
like that. I mean, I can try it.
Okay.
Just like I have this audio going to the camera. So basically, what I might do is post the YouTube link to when Jamal called, and so they can see us when he called.
Okay.
So that's
you got that. I mean, you got
yeah. Because I mean, it seemed like we was rolling until people couldn't hear him.
Okay, I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as the
that makes sense. That's good feedback though.
Yeah,
ain't bad news, just news. It's good feedback.
Yeah, so I gotta run a test. So just like I got this one going out, it's another output that maybe we can try that.
That's good.
And then our mics can come into here and then take it to there.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. It sounds good to me. I mean, shoot, like a spark plug.
So, it's a lot of stuff I got to set up. So sometimes it just be like, we'll just experiment on the fly when I really need to set this up.
Well, you go at it at your own time, at your own pace. This may not be at the top of the list.
P, man, we about to end it now.
Yeah, we out. It's like a movie, man. It's an hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah, P, we talking about this weed thing, so we're gonna get the guys from New Man in a couple of weeks. So that's what we ended it on. So
I think that's wonderful.
But
that's gonna be a very good discussion.
Okay, I
don't feel sorry for him, man. We just dialoguing.
Yeah, no. I want you.
I mean, I'm hungry about this. I'm gonna eat him up. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I
don't want to bring him on and you not interested at all in having a conversation.
Listen, I'm very interested because looking at our community, how many people smoke weed?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, high number. I mean. All tiers, you got folks that's making 6 figures, 7 figures, no figures. So we got a lot of hidden figures. Everybody, 80-90% of people in the community might be smoking weed. That's fine. I just want to ask them about the effects of it.
Yeah.
If they know, they may not know. They may not care about the effect. Yeah. The long-term effect. Short-term effects is, man, please, my back will hurt. I hit this, guess what? I'm cool. I don't care nothing about next year. I don't care about next month. I don't care nothing about that. I'm good right now. R-A-T. I'm cool. Some people like that. That's fine. So everybody got a hobby, man.
Yeah.
So we not still going. All right, PJ, we out.
Yeah, we out. This Black Coffee, No Sugar, No Cream. This is episode 58. Episode 1 on the Facebook Live.
That's good. We're going to look back on this, man. Look, we got $1 million a week coming in. It's going to be fun. Like, man, I remember that time you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
man, $1 million a week, that's $52 million a year. And we budget, we can do something with that.
Yeah, man, we can.
But I mean, we ain't going to do no weed commercials. So.
Yeah, man. See, they can't hear the bombs. They can't hear the hand claps.
Listen, that's fine. Look, don't do nothing to it. Just,
Yeah, I didn't do too much.
No, I'm saying you ain't got to go through spend hours and hours trying to get all this go up in here. You ain't got time for that.
No, I want to thank the brother Jamal
Thank you, J-Bone.
Enjoy your corn on 79th Street if you're in Chicago. And
You know what? I like to check that out.
enjoy your corn.
I would like to check that out. Gourmet popcorn.
Yeah, gourmet popcorn.
Okay.
You know, he shed a lot of light on why Kanye ain't coming to Chicago.
I mean, and if he knows the area, he know the people, guess what? They ain't going.
And he knows the business.
Watch this. And Kanye knows. He know where he can and can't go now. To say what he can and can't say. He know that. I mean, he chose to say what he said where he know he could.
Yeah. When he caught that heat for, that was in Utah.
I mean, he know where he should or shouldn't go. It just makes sense. Come on, man.
He from Chicago. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
he already know. Like,
we think he crazy, but he ain't dumb. Like
he can be crazy dumb. I don't care.
for sure. But that was a good conversation. I'm glad
it was good. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So I'm gonna post that audio with Jamal. But y'all, thank you for tuning in, logging on. I know we had some audio issues, so Jamal's conversation was not heard, but I will definitely post that tomorrow.
It's good.
We're gonna have a YouTube. Thank you for the YouTube listenership. Black Coffee, No Sugar, No Cream on YouTube.
Coffee, no sugar, no cream.
Like I said, we everywhere. You can just put us in the search engine, or if you wherever you listen to your podcast, that we there.
That's right.
I'm about to go Uber. No, I can't go Uber.
Not tonight.
No, it's Halloween. Can't Uber.
They out there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'll be out in them streets tomorrow. But until next time, may peace be unto you, and take us home in the Arabic.
In our Arabic original language, Assalamu alaikum. That's what Jesus will say too. Shalom.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Hey, y'all, peace. Thank you again.
Thank y'all very much.
Facebook.
We
coming back.
Yes,
I like this.
It was good.
Indeed.